Hello, this is Micah Murphy with Communication Skills with Micah Murphy. In episode 8, we're going to talk about authenticity at the request of one of the subscribers to the channel. And I'm really glad that you requested this because authenticity is so important. And it seems like every time I get up here to talk about communication that everything's so important, but it really is. When you're communicating, everything is so important. Um, and go back please and watch the episodes before this because I kind of started off with the foundation, but authenticity will just give you a leg up when it comes to having favor with people in your communication. When they see that you're authentic, people are looking for people that aren't followers, people that don't go with the crowd. People are looking for those type of people. Now, not people that do it. It's like in a crazy way, and it's like weird, but in a way that they own their power, so to speak, and they're authentic. They are who they are. You can tell that they're not trying to replicate an image of someone else in what they're doing or what they're saying and how they're speaking. You can tell that they're really speaking from their heart. That's what being authentic is. It's really speaking from your heart. That's what purity and authenticity is. And when people see that, they love it. It's like a breath of fresh air. I love it. I love being around people who are real, who are authentic. They're not hiding something. You feel like all the time. They're not trying to look like this or trying to look like that or trying to sound like this or trying to sound like that. There's just an authenticity about them that is unique. And every time you get around them, there's little things that they do and say in the way that they communicate that other people just don't, or it just comes across uh, like a breath of fresh air when you see it because it's so authentic. Even if they're talking about something you just heard somebody else talk about, but if you heard it maybe somebody else talk about it and they're just like repeating stuff and they're just trying to make it sound a certain way. But I'll give you an example. I used to wait tables some, and there was a couple restaurants as I grew older when I did it, and I learned that being authentic at the table, I could make a lot more money. And instead of going up to the table and changing my voice and getting like this squeaky waiter voice and just taking an order, that I could be authentic and I would go up to him and I would talk to him just like I am now, and I would introduce myself, and I had the knowledge of everything and of what we were serving, and I would just be authentic, and I would let them know my opinion. If they asked me if a dish was good or not, I would let them know if I didn't like it, if I didn't, and they began to develop a relationship of trust with me at the table because they saw that I was being authentic with them. And so what it did was it actually caused me to make more money because they would actually since they felt they could trust me because I was being real with them. I wasn't just trying to sell them the most expensive thing or tell them, yeah, everything's good here or anything. And I wasn't being fake. Sometimes you go to a restaurant and, I don't mean to cause offense to anyone, but you just feel that it's just this fake in the show. And okay, you want to order that? Okay, but sounds good, and that's it. And I would sit there and actually, I would rather have a smaller section of tables and really connect with each one so they could see my authenticity because I'd make more money that way. And that they'd start asking me what to order, and I'd start telling them this is what I like, this is what I like, and then I could, the bill's high, and they're getting everything because they just trust me and they're enjoying the experience. Because a lot of times people go out to eat not just for the food, but for the experience of getting out the house and going to a different place of scenery and the aesthetics, and also the server. If you can entertain them in an authentic way, and when I say entertain, I mean just being you and connecting with them entertains them. It takes their mind off of other things. And so if you can bring that into every relationship, that authenticity, it's just really appreciated. And know that it is, if somebody's telling you or not. Just being yourself is just what people crave, people that are just real. There's some examples I could use in the earth today of people who hold high positions of power that some people are like, how could this person have ever gotten in this position? People were craving the authenticity. They were craving the realness of people, the humanity, the real you. So being authentic is very important. People respect it in your relationships, and you'll be respected more, and people will want to talk to you more, and it's just a good way to communicate and to give your real opinion when somebody asks. That's what being authentic is. Instead of just lying, yeah, no, give your real opinion. And you don't understand how you're actually shaping the world. You're shaping the people around you by being authentic. By giving them your real opinion about things, you're shaping them. You're helping them grow and learn, because they could be doing something that most people just don't like and nobody's ever told them, and you come along and be authentic and you tell them, and it changes their life, and they quit and they become a better person when it comes to communication. So that was episode 8, authenticity, for one of our subscribers, Debbie, and thank you. And there's links below. If y'all don't know, this is an offshoot of a ministry. If y'all want to donate, I thank everybody who does. There'll be links below, and I'll be back with you shortly on communication skills with Micah Murphy. Thanks.